All right. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Wait, hold on. Something wrong here. Wrong pictures. No, it's the wrong picture. I'm just gonna put this. Yep. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay. So we're looking at. There is one and another dragon returns home. This one is in the story. Yep. We got Rapple, but it's a bad one. Break effect 150. What about my I don't have a good light cone. Damn, I'm supposed to have a good light cone, so. Was there an event? Oh, there's one here. Maybe Simon. I think I have to do that. And this 14 days. I can do this afterwards. For now, I think we're gonna. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't change transition. What the hell, man? Alright, okay, now I can see what's going on. Alright. Okay, test. Feels weird. Hold on. I'm trying to adjust my shit so that it doesn't look weird. Alright, okay. Both of it are good. Now we're doing the story. This one. If I'm not mistaken, it went back to what is it? We're going to map. We're here, Penacony, and then we're going back to Shenzhou. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Phew.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's
Sayu.
the expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the La Fu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou.
Wait, hold on.
Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Man, just listening to
Well, things are
Sayu's
getting
voice
lively.
acting.
We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions,
Wait,
where we
I'm-
eat, drink, and play wherever we go.
I'm covering up the subtitles.
Blast? Expedition?
Yeah, wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
Okay, wait, hold on.
So
I want to
we
see
should
how
leave
much.
March behind to
okay.
take care of the express.
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
What?
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
True.
No need to
Everyone's just
worry.
scamming each other.
The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships.
Doubt it.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Luofu.
We are going.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we
No.
like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
I'm gonna try
What
to
do you
make sure
two
that I
think?
don't cover. What do I think? I want to play with Leviathan fossils too.
Himeko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun, right? Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Luofu. I'll be lost if you don't come along. You've gotta lead the way.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Luofu.
There's a trip. Optional. Discuss your plan with the other members of the Express crew. Discuss your plan with Mashita and Danhang. Here first.
Kalinga Abyss.
Kalinga.
She expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Consider into all those brilliant combat jargon from assumptions, astrobio. What the have a safe trip, you two.
This says too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Pom pom.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danhung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu.
Oh yeah, he didn't. He was not there.
Just let you two
when-
wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so.
He was not
Plus,
there at the time.
Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is
Shenzhou.
safe.
Shenzhou Luofu.
And since he has extended an invitation, It's only right that I visit my old friend.
It's weird that he looks like a teenager, but he was as old as Jing Yuan was.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Does care to spill details? So it's just a poem by March 7.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth.
Red flag.
Quite unusual, I must say.
No. Yep, you jinxed us.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
I saw the Skyfaring Commission's notice that the Express had docked on the Shenzhou. Are you guys on Lofu already? Okay, nice. They just sent me to welcome you all at Starscape Heaven. See you in a bit. Alright. Okay, now I can sit properly.
Starscape Haven always this crowded?
What do you mean?
So many people here.
Yes.
I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing.
Hold on. Let me interrupt. Wasn't there a crowd density? Nameless on no. Navigation. SF and replacement. There was not.
Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits.
Yeah.
They're from Penacony, right?
Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Lafu?
Xianzhou.
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony.
This a robot?
Heard of it? We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Okay.
We just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Well, you've come to the right people.
We're Xianzhou experts. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
Oh, it's on a ship.
The radiant feldspar is bigger, I guess.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony.
Our clients love this kind of dreams bubbles the most, right?
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Why not visit Aurum Valley? Why not visit Ancestral Garden? Why not visit Scale Gorge or Escape? Why not climb to the top of the Ambrosial Arbor? Wait, no, the fourth one looks nice.
Hey, that's a terrible idea. You'll get them arrested.
Yeah, I know.
You're joking, right? How about giving us some more practical suggestions?
A sec. Maybe it's not such a terrible idea after all. No risk, no reward. Come on, let's go climb that tree.
That was a joke.
Wait for me.
Hey, wait! Just think about what you're doing! And don't mention our names if something goes wrong! I hope they don't get into trouble. This is nerve-wracking.
Wait, I forgot about it.
Look,
I had to
Yanqing's
tilt
here.
my head so that it doesn't cover.
Really? Let's go catch up with him!
I always forgot about that. Did I run this? Or no? L? No? T? Alright. We're back in Lofu. So I think this one's still good. I'm gonna stay with
There
this.
you are! Everyone, this way! Hey everyone! It's been a while.
It definitely is. When was the last time we had interaction with
Doesn't
this?
feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yan Ching, are you?
Look at Blade at the background.
What's up,
Wanted
Miss March?
still.
They say kids grow up really fast.
Mm,
Yan Ching, are you a little bit taller than before?
no, I don't think so.
We've only been away for a few months.
Cautiously pinch Shen's cheek.
What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Wait, hold on. This is my first time
Have to be
hearing
suspicious
the
around
English
me,
voice
too.
actor. What, the MC?
No, the last time we came to the Xianzhou, the first person who greeted us was...
I get it. Better safe than sorry.
Wait, who was it?
Seriously,
Who
never
was
seen
the
the Lafu
first?
so lively before.
I was a bit worried that
Was it the general? No.
right
Was it
after the Ambrosial Arbor
Tian
crisis
Tianyun?
too soon.
What's the name?
But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Lafu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
Oh my, there's a lot of Chinese names. The Xianzhou, Yaoxing.
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yao Qing is a
Xianzhou Yao
major
Qing.
force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos. Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it. But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yao Qing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yao Qing is a young and daunting
Fei Xiao.
lady.
Oh yeah, the 5-star that I missed.
She's like a goddess of
Damn
war,
it.
capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. Huh, I wonder if it's true. If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way, Yan Ching, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
You're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
Oh, cutscenes? No. Troubles again.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
That's not a good sign.
Just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
You're just as jinx as March.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Hey, some bit of fighting. Cutscenes.
Watch out for
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Are you sure? That doesn't seem like you're dealing with him. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attack, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. Okay. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemies.
Borison?
Ow. Wait.
Why are there Borison here?
Borison?
This ends now.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Ill fate descends.
Let's settle this.
Relax.
Wait, I think I should move my... Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Hold on.
Stand still.
Easy. I think that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's in.
Not good.
What is that?
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
That. Wait, who's that? Who is that?
Wait, my sword!
You have more than one sword.
Sorry.
You don't have to worry
I'm
about
afraid
that.
we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Turn on this side. Dang it. Wait. Oh my god. Never mind.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
It's a girl?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
The guard?
According to the
Border
protocol,
guard?
All cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Yeah.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borison.
And that's...
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
I feel like it's a must do because in a way you went into the place. Whether you like it or not, you just seek refuge.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Why are you mad?
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment.
British?
I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borison prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Well, thanks for the follow with Zudi. What is up? What's going on? How are you? How are you? That surprised me. I was trying to adjust the thing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
You call them the Borsin?
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borison. They are abominations of
Wait, can you even
abundance.
hear me? I
and
think
we've been
can.
fighting them
Let me
for a
see.
very long time.
My mic is
The
doing
Borison have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many
Neat.
worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to
So
that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Senzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borison?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword.
oh yeah,
I'm
she
thinking
took the
of filing
sword.
a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Imagine filing a report about a missing sword.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
I hope so, because I feel like that's kind of a jinx.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Are you referring to suspicious guy? He doesn't like what's going on right now.
Success.
I am low in HP. Thank you, kind sir. This one's gonna be a long one.
Been a long journey, Elder Huayan.
Sayu, my goat is here.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
The second one seems nice. I dream about you on Panacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the
Flaming Heart. Hi.
No need to be so formal.
The timing when I come in here and got here on time. Man, get out of here. Hello, morning, evening,
Huayan is not only one of
afternoon.
the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills,
Stop copying me. You want to be so bad. You.
Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Wait,
Arbiter
is
General,
no?
First
Hold on.
Master.
The
These
chat
are
box
great
not
titles given to me long ago.
how it
I've retired
has-
several times already,
has-
but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you,
You
General Huayan.
don't need to follow along. Glad to meet you. Speak! I know you can
need to be
speak.
all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed.
The kid.
There's Dan Heng, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the
Must be
Luofu
because of
might not
her
have easily
stroke.
overcome this
Damn, boy.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war
He's
dance.
carrying a whole factory with him.
To have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
How did you
This
know?
young friend is?
I mean, what? Everyone knows that.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Let's go, Sayu!
Great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
You haven't changed since
Oh, I
you
almost
haven't changed since the last time you saw him. Sayu Pog. Sayu definitely Pog. Hey, the chat is working again.
It's you!
There you go.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you're Lee. Is he a playable character?
You already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Shoot, what?
Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left,
Change?
my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword?
Be a better person. Are you talking to me or talking to a
My
house?
bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
No.
Why is she happy? Yeah, man. She came in here
Too?
just insulting us.
You want your sword back?
Insulting me.
Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming,
Why
when
would I
you
want to
lose your
talk to
sword on the
Hazes?
battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword,
I don't
it was
know.
supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
Okay, this lady had the same
hadn't
fight as
caught it
Maru.
and helped
Out
it
of nowhere,
hit its
insulting
mark,
people.
That Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu swordmasters.
There's people bickering in the game, there's people bickering in the chat.
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me
What's
fair
going
and
on?
square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to
What do you
just
want to
hand
be?
it back to you like it's nothing.
You want to be me?
In front of
Copy me,
everyone.
just stop being a century park.
With all due respect,
It's going
you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Is she stronger than him?
Yanqing,
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle
as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
Poor Gramps.
It's a small
Leave him alone.
misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship, most notably the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks
Silly baka.
love to
Silly
spin these
baka.
fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart.
Baka.
Yuli is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yang Qing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn?
Dude,
I'll
how
find
is
another
he this
chance to
good at
talk.
voice acting?
I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at
I know that
inconvenient time.
Twitch is censoring you, but not on the chat box. The chat box doesn't censor you at all. By the way, have you seen Mike Tyson?
Take this opportunity
Yeah.
to clear things
Not-
up with Yanqing.
If it's the person, yes, I know. But if it's like the actual, no.
Better to make friends than enemies.
You have similar hair to him, not gonna lie. That's so wild.
I want to visit
Wait, I just realized that
She just
too.
arrived in the Lawfu and could use some help
I
settling.
might be General
Yang Qing,
Jin
help our
Yuan.
guests get settled. Go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack
Wilder combo.
on the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back.
Yeah, I remember that eating
See
Mike
if you can
Tyson's
calm them
account.
Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Law Fu has no intention of violating their rights.
Dude, I love his
I'm on
cadence, man. The way he speaks, so natural. It doesn't feel weird. And this character is usually a playable character. Let me see. Data bank characters. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate this because I know I've missed a lot of them. Wait, it's a playable character. It's a 5-star. Oh shit! What again? What's this? Destruction. Damn. I can see why the dude is a prodigy. Save some cake for the rest of us. Damn. That's a lot of characters I miss. Man. This is good. Dude, like, this is good. This is good. This is I don't really care about this guy actually. This is good. This, I don't know about this guy. No, this guy, this is good. This is really good. Really good. Extremely good, but didn't manage to get him. I don't know about this guy. Don't know about her too. Real talk though, I don't know what was he wearing? What? Wearing what? Am I confusing something here? My man, my legend, the guy that I use since the beginning up until before I got the one and only Kafka.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look.
I bet House wants to try that Mike Tyson. Of course he would.
Looks like the general has given me a tough
Man's trying to
challenge.
play the game and we're
He wants
yapping
me to
about Mike
try and
Tyson's
help
ass.
put the IPC's mind at ease.
Hey, you know, talking about Mike Tyson, I tried watching the boxing match and I regret watching it. It's such an ass of a fight, man.
Well, it's not exactly a test.
Why is Lamau
We not only
LMAO is censored on
but also occasionally
Twitch?
have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with
Dude.
weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC.
Where's Zudi? It was so bad.
Corporate babble.
You guys watched it too?
Well,
The Jake
not
Paul
worry about
versus Mike Tyson.
Shall I take you to the
That
end?
was such an ass of a fight. They did nothing. Mike Tyson was just standing on the in the ring, doing nothing.
It is the Law Fu's honor to have you in attendance at the ward.
There was not any fight. The eagerness to win. There's nothing. There's just him standing in the ring, getting 20 mil, and then just fuck off.
And the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating.
You haven't watched it? Dude, I can assure you, it's better off you don't watch it than you watching it.
You're overthinking it.
If you like Mike Tyson as a fighter, as a boxer, I recommend you do not watch it. But if you just want to know what the hell happened in the ring,
However,
I don't know, up to you.
I have no clue
Too late.
what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou.
Burung merak.
The title of Arbiter
Wait,
General
talk
holds a
about
weight
burung merak.
greater than its literal meaning.
Wasn't there a stream today?
So many years have passed.
There was a
You've done
stream
well.
today.
However, longevity.
I forgot. Louis' stream is on right
Living too
now.
long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come
Why is she playing it? Dungeon?
for you.
Wait, hold on. Ah, this is on stream.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning.
I should have bring Ippo Makunuchi instead.
That's not true,
What is
General
that?
Hua Yan. She's been here a while,
Who's
but
Ippo
I'm sure you've heard of her
Makunuchi?
unbridled nature.
Oh, that guy from Ippo, Hajime no Ippo.
From the star skiff. She mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Who is this? What? Who's that?
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza,
Jiaoqiu
retainers of the
Moza.
Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting.
Since he uses Mike
Guest who
Tyson's
doesn't come
move,
to visit but sends
it's,
a
it's,
message.
it's inspired. The character is inspired by Mike Tyson.
Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
I guess. Wait, are these people?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
This guy radiates suspicious vibes.
Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Hua Yan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Palace of Astrum.
Drat, I forgot to ask Yun-Li to return my sword.
Again. Dude, I don't think you'll ever get a sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me.
Then how come you forgot about it?
For the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay. By the way,
Do you know TSM Myth?
the General seemed a little...
Are we talking about the CSGO team? Wait.
Reserved?
Oh, Myth. TSM Myth. Yeah, I know that guy.
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Yeah, I know that guy. That guy with Pokimane doing some weird stuff, talking about this and that. Yeah, I know that guy. That streamer. Yes.
The Arbiter General himself.
The Pokimane plumber.
The messenger from the
I shouldn't
Xianzhou
say that.
Yaqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan.
What about it? What about the dude?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have two arbiter generals from other Xianzhou ships.
Wait.
I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jing Yuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on! Didn't the Law Fu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single
Even
piece
for
of
funsies,
incontrovertible
he
evidence
boxes
remains,
better than Jake Paul
creating an endless
from
source of potential complications.
Chess Boxing
The
IRC.
Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes.
Chess
It's
boxing?
undeniable that the plague mark, which is subdued by the Xianzhou Lo Fu,
from that
is
chess
resurfaced.
box.
But was it really a
remember
conspiracy
that they
instigated by the
streamed that.
Antimatter Legion?
Wasn't that with
Or does it indicate a traitorous
Ludwig?
intent from within the Lo Fu, implicating Jing Yuan himself?
Alright.
Once the spark
it
of
was from
suspicion
this.
is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
Need to know how to play chess. I just saw a clip of it. Called Back for Ceremony.
What was
Hosted by
I
like me. Yeah, that one.
Seriously. Here I was looking
How is that even a
forward to
thing? A
carefree
boxing
and
match
enjoyable trip,
mixed with chess.
but it seems
One
wherever we
requires
go,
reflexes,
robots
one requires
just around the
brain.
corner.
And when both of the players don't know how to play chess, they're just
excited.
throwing arms,
I thought
throwing
those
hands.
Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the cauldron master on the Lo Fu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You did. You're a real master
Miss
of
March is
conversation.
right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
It won't. We've
No
dealt
worries.
with much worse.
We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
No need to watch the fight. The slap was good enough. First, you're a real master conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, are you being sarcastic?
The slap.
Well, since
I
you're
see
willing
that.
to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Hold on. I want to see what's poppin' here. Doesn't look like. Okay, what the fuck? He's doing some shit on the ring. Right, back to the game. Where's supposed to go? Here, let's go there.
Can I really reason with you, Xianzhou people?
What the hell?
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house.
How?
Toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Aurum Alley?
I did?
You know what?
Wow.
This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
Oh my.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance.
Then no.
Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait, why are you here? Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck! Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind!
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
I heard you're in trouble. I here to help Yanqing sort out the trouble caused by the IPC.
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission!
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikui. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
I don't remember this guy.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her
What?
mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Luofu before?
He did?
Why did you come back?
To do business?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
Okay, that's a bit
What do you mean
rude.
by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Okay, that sounds
Why did you
reasonable.
bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Luofu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo.
Dude, it's a dangerous. What do I have to do with
You'll
you?
have to
Kind of a
stay
lot of
in the
shit.
port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
What?
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
She
Oh, really?
tries so hard to voice
Fine.
act that.
If anyone lays a
and
finger on that shipment,
different
they'll
from the
have me
others,
to
they're
deal
just
with. It doesn't matter
casual
if
voice
it's
acting.
mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
I don't think that's a problem.
Mr. Scott seems stubborn.
You can
and
file a
difficult to
complaint all you want.
persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Leave it to me. I'm an expert negotiator.
I heard how you helped R. O'Malley. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
No. We ain't giving shit, man. At the end of a negotiation, if your morale is higher than or equal to your opponent's, it is considered a successful negotiation, but otherwise it is deemed a failure. During the negotiation process, if either party's morale drops to 0, the negotiation immediately ends. Next. Your negotiation choices will lead to different outcomes which can either increase or decrease your morale. As you make choices, the negotiation progresses until the number of negotiation rounds drops to 0, at which point the negotiation ends. During your negotiation turn, you can use negotiation strategies to apply various negotiation techniques to help you succeed. Here you can view your opponent's information. If you're unsure what to choose, click to view. Alright. So how the... We're doing negotiation?
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and
Okay.
can only be persuaded with intimidation.
Intimidation.
But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Alright, let's see. Am I good at negotiation? Am I just gaslighting time?
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
That's true. Alright, okay. From the legal perspective, by making him feel uncomfortable, use Yanqing's identity to intimidate him. Remind him of his embarrassing past. Proposal. Legal perspective. He doesn't reason. Feel uncomfortable.
I didn't expect to see you again, Mr. Scott. We had such fun in Arum Alley last time. It seems our paths are destined to cross once more.
I like this. Okay.
Stop pretending we're
What the hell?
friends. If I could actually beat you, I'd
That was
punch
wrong.
you in the face. So, are you guys gonna resolve this problem? Or are you just gonna let this clown put on a show here?
Let's just pretend we don't know her, Don Hung.
Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Just keep the reasoning part and resort to good old violence, assuring that you will proceed with caution, pay you compensation.
I've taken Herta's curios
I
and
remember this
even
good.
destroyed Runmay's experimental subjects, but have I ever paid a penny for them? And now you think you can just come and ask me for compensation?
No, this is bad. This is bad.
Listen up,
This is
brats.
bad.
Don't think that your fancy connection to the Genius Society scares me. The IPC and those geniuses are working together. We're not taking orders from them.
Yeah.
Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
You can't give in to him, right? It's time to escalate the issue. We feel like it's a desperate move.
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia
Pretty
Guild.
tight? What
Almost
the fuck
like
is
family.
that, man?
Doesn't that make me practically a member of the
Wait, that is
Intelligentsia
bad.
Guild too?
Now we're fucked.
What's all
Yeah.
this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild.
We lost. Negotiation failed.
All right, that's enough. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times. I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems you Cienjo folks just don't understand the basics of business. We've signed a confidentiality and security agreement with the Intelligentsia Guild, and if we breach it, we'll have to pay a hefty sum. Even if we sold the souls of every employee in the marketing development department on this planet, it still wouldn't be enough to cover the costs. Listen up, kid. I don't mind delaying this transport for a few more days. Once the engines are repaired, our ship will leave immediately, and you won't have any reason to inspect the cargo.
If that's the case, I can assure you the Cloud Knights won't let your ship leave.
Oh, really? Then you'll receive a ton of complaints from the Intelligentsia Guild and the IPC's Marketing Development Department. You're too young. I don't think you understand the chaos
I don't
your
like
rash
this guy's
decision will
attitude.
cause.
I'm back. Hello,
Since
back.
you put it that way, Mr. Scott, I'll take it as your agreement to the inspection procedure. Now...
Ah, not so fast, you little brat. According to the IPC regulations, I have the right to arm myself and protect the property on my transport ship.
Oh wait, that's bad for you.
I thought you were reasonable and civilized. But now, it seems the IPC just wants to play by its own rules. My apologies, Mr. Scott.
So we're fighting him now.
Guys, for the Amber Lord!
Didn't he learn what the hell he did? Stop, you're all stupid. They're all stupid. No. Could have killed them.
There's more to life.
Had to leave because I was in public and you're talking about Mike Tyson's out loud. How was that my issue? You mentioned it.
Memories
Do
beneath
this.
the waters lies an endless abyss.
Yeah.
I'll see you off.
Stand still.
Yeah.
So this is the warmth of life. Relax. Ill tidings manifest.
It's always your fault.
Get up, all of you! Why is the
You
IPC
can't always
even
blame me, man.
paying you? You're a bunch of
I took the conversation, that's it.
Just be grateful
what's
that that
wrong with
little
Mike
brat
Tyson's
showed you
ass?
mercy. At least your staff aren't seriously injured.
How
How do
is
you
Yunli?
IPC cronies have the audacity to fight Cloud Knights? You practically assaulted law enforcement officers.
Another one? Who the heck are you?
I may be a bit late, but the good news is, I'm here now.
Is it in there? Wait, it's not. Wait, who's this?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the law.
Oh.
Could she be?
Cute.
Yeah.
My wife?
She's the new
No.
Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
Oh, she's an elf. Pointy ears. My
I
favorite
received
type.
a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
You came.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Shut up, kid. Let the woman do her
Being
thing.
so nice all of a sudden. Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Stop, you stupid kid.
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable
God, I want to punch this guy.
we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Oh my
Your ship
god,
can
I
leave
hate
whenever
that
you
this
want,
guy's voice acting
but I'm
is
afraid I
good.
can't say the same
It
for
makes
your
me mad
cargo.
at how good it sounds. What did you say?
According to the import and export regulation signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Holy shit.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy.
She
I'm
old?
pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
I forgot these people don't die. They live
Typical of a
long.
long-life species, your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Do it. I tell you. I double tell you.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Neat. Oh, she's shutting up.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Let them do the inspection.
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Oh my god. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks, bro. At least you've wised up for once. Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman.
Wait, are you talking about us?
Oh, just do the inspection.
Wait, I like this. I like this interaction.
This lady is really something else.
Oh, cutscene. What?
Is this the
that?
IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
The thing is alive.
Turn it off.
They're fighting again. Obviously, why won't we? When an ally inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip once can dispel Terror Grip. Very straightforward. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked or to dispel Terror Grip, then the affected ally will fall into terrified state and unable to perform actions. Okay, I'm sorry.
How unexpected. That was a surprise.
Nothing happened.
What do you want to know?
Ill fate descends.
You chose Oh, it's a very good enemy for me to fight. Oh my goodness.
Destiny's hand.
Hold on.
Return!
Help you, monster.
Grace and elegance. Stand still.
Ill tidings manifest.
Relax. Destiny is
Ill fate descends.
I'll see
Did she died? Oh, she died.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
Yeah.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
That's a thing?
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
I want that thing too.
But
It
seriously,
just automatically defends itself.
why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Why are you crying?
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Why? It feels like she's trying to imitate a celebrity way of talking. It's weird.
Our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside, just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Alright, it looks robotic, bionic.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Okay. What does it mean?
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borisin attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so...
Young, cute, miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis.
That's
so impressive. It wasn't a big deal.
Not you didn't do shit.
It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Yes, beautiful elf lady. Where are we going? Over here.
I'm here to pay my respects.
The news is spreading pretty fast.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here.
I like the design,
Listening to the
though.
sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and
The
peers.
hand is something else.
It's
Wait,
kinda sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow
is she like
remains
half dragon?
familiar.
With that color
like
on the
you,
arm and the
Hung.
scaly
I traveled far from home, and now
ties?
I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
What time is it now?
Well,
4:27.
once a seed
Dang
is
it.
planted, no matter how long it takes,
This won't be
it'll
long
eventually
because
sprout
on 5 I gotta go out.
in my humble opinion. The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Oh. Why such a serious topic all of a sudden?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yenqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
It's sarcastic.
Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
I
Well,
like this voice actor
even though
too.
I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
Gotta go play God of
I see.
War. Alright,
Thank
see
you
ya.
for your valuable
Thanks for
insights.
coming by, dropping by. Later. Bye-bye.
While the
Fun.
Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the Arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission.
Alchemy.
In the end,
Sounds like.
she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Sounded heavy, man.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
the goat.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself.
I must have heard it wrong.
Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you.
Yune. There's sword stealer.
Yunli!
Yun.
Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword!
And there goes.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
She talks as if she's been there.
Flying sword. Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
So this is the Wardens?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords,
Where?
you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations.
Oh, she's good. She's using them to
My
clean up mess.
predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Oh, she rhymed.
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
You talk about Battlefield and you
Cloud
think
Knight's
something like
duty
this.
to eliminate those abominations.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
Fighting for the love
It's
of
so
a girl.
heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins.
Right.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand. It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Let's do our join temporarily claim to bank. Oh, okay. Join temporarily? I have this character. What do you mean? Ah, dang it.
Shift the balance.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Neat. Fighting time. When you leave text section, she will use attack to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by Yanqing and Yunli is recorded here. Well, this is bad because...
Good times. No time to say bye.
Is this a good idea?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Strike the park!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
Stand still.
Oh, there's a lot of damage. Oh, damn, there's a lot of damage. We don't have a healer, I just realized that. Ah, this is bad.
Time for swordplay! Bladed flight!
Is she gonna kill all of them? All of them? Wait, that ain't fair.
Relax. What do you want to know? Cut in the net.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
Okay, we're getting some of them.
Stand still. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
That's nice.
Cut in the net.
Almost tight.
Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
I don't think we can win this.
There's more to life.
Oh, we don't have enough.
Relax.
Strike with heart.
Oh my god, I just forgot that's a thing.
I win, Miss Yun Li.
We won.
You got lucky. Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa?
What is this?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Cutscenes. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's go.
Well fought, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dance's ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yun Li and I, we were just sparring.
Sexy
You
fox
summoned your
lady.
flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
I love the voice. Oh no.
What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Dragon Lady. I still call her Dragon Lady.
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
It's her.
Merlin's Claw of the Sanzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Sanzhou Lawfu, too.
Ah, she's cool.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the Vanquishing General. Known to all and unbeknown to none.
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Oh no, she saw it.
Sounds much better, right?
No, not the voice.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive.
Where did they get these people? How are they so good?
Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Man.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
I like the character design.
Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
The voice. Who are these people? I want to know. I want to search up. How is this so good?
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
Hold on.
It appears that the divine foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Law Fu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Wait, how do I pronounce that?
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Law Fu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Law Fu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
Another patient? Whoa, he opened his eyes. Troubling.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Cho. It's all predetermined.
Jiao Cho.
Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou's spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live.
Sad
You asked if
backstory.
I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Nice, I like this guy.
You really know how to read the room, don't you?
I would say
You guys
that's a
figure
great
it out
way
for
to
yourselves.
change the topic.
I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Cool fox lady. Or something else that's not fox.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome. I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Is it like 2 fingers? 3 fingers?
Mine too.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, but to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace, it almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh.
You
Foreshadowing?
think so too, right?
Yep, those moves were fabulous. That general is totally something else. Oh yeah, Xianzhou. Swordplay is really good. Like, really, really good. 3.
Can't you put a little more enthusiasm into it?
No.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony.
Oh.
I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance.
Oh, you jinxed it.
Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
That
I
does
see.
not sound convincing.
Thanks for the advice, Master Dan Heng.
Master
By the
Dan
way,
Heng. Oh,
now
wow.
that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Red flag. There's a lot of no reason to raise flags. Okay.
Diedrich, your star skiff service?
Head to
Look
the
no
seat.
further.
This way.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Wait, hold on. I heard something interesting. Never mind. No. No. Didn't I just heard about someone talking about ghosts? Was it here? It was you guys, right? Okay. I got the wrong one.
Would you like me to relay your message?
No. Nah, maybe I want to do this. Thanks for letting me in. Hey, is that General and Yun Li? Oh, it's on the other side.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huayan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia,
Wait, it's
and
already
uncovering the
8:53.
conspiracy of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Fu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Damn, too relatable.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
That's a whole sentence in one breath.
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
What does that mean? Is the Marshal doing need to step aside? I want to know what
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Okay.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's, and whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
He talked about the young ones, and these people are long-lived creatures. So how old is this guy, Ken? He brought us a gift, and the gift shall be opened on the next stream, probably tomorrow. Today we're gonna have to end it here. Yeah. Sorry, gonna end it here. Got some things to do at 5. So before we go, what do we have here? Let's do some last checking. What does that mean? Wait, what? What was that? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Can do this. Let's farm for a bit. Yeah, farm for Rappa. This one we can leave it auto. I'm just gonna watch it. See.
Eternal.
Ill tidings manifest.
Stand still. Some value. Relax.
Destiny, ill fate descends.
I'll see you.
There's more to life. Stand still. Destiny is a
Ill tidings manifest.
You chose the wrong.
There you go. Break effect.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Some value existence is unity.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Destiny is apparent.
Ill fate descends.
Let's settle this.
Relax.
How many do I have? Wait, hold on.
There's more to life. Stand still.
Ill tidings manifest.
I'll see them.
Say bye to
Second heal and everything. Get the full
You're
heal.
good to me.
Retribution will find you.
Relax. Destiny is
Ill fate descends.
And now we are all fully healed. Everyone is having like more than 3k HP, which I don't know if it's good or not. But I know it means there's a lot of damage. And a lot of damage, it's a lot of sustain. How about we...
good time. Time to say bye. Boom.
Boom and boom. And it's like this.
Stand still.
Ill tidings manifest.
You chose the
May as well.
Same strategy. On repeat. Why is there's so much damage?
Some value. Relax.
Ill fate descends.
Boom and... good defend. Dang it.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Let's settle this.
Stand still. Say bye to breathe.
Alright.
Relax.
Ill fate descends.
Receive divinity.
I'm gonna wait until this thing ends and that's it.
Stand still.
Bloom. Repay.
Waiting. Still waiting.
Relax. Eternal. Stand still.
Okay, that's the end of for today. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. Bye bye. Sayonara.